before we actually start the video, I'm trying a different style these informative videos. My PvP videos are going to stay the same as like raw, normal commentary, but this one is a lot different because I actually have a few edits inside of it, and I'd appreciate if you guys could give me feedback on how you like them. So if you guys like it, the next time I do informative videos like this, or even like a Doodle World PvP tutorial, I can do stuff exactly like this. So it's a different style, so I'm curious how much you guys like it. But anyway, we can hop into it now. Hello everybody, it's me, and welcome back to the video. Now, in this video, I'm going to be going over everything that we currently know about printing and how you can prepare for it. It's not really that difficult to prepare for, and this is basically all that I know of, and I think everybody knows of. There's also going to be some printing move leaks that have been shown by Wish, and I'm very excited to show you all that. I'm going to be having some battle footage in the background, so it's not just me staring into your soul while I talk about Doodle World. So you guys can watch me do a battle with just mythicals. That's actually what I did, is I did a battle with just these mythicals. If you guys want to use them, you can. But yeah, the reason I have all mythicals is because there is some pretty good news about the mythicals that I'm going to get into as well. And I'm very excited to show you guys what Wish has done, and it's very, very exciting. I hope you all enjoy. So, let's get straight into this. Now, you might be wondering, I was talking about the mythicals. Now, Wish has stated previously that mythicals are not going to be printable, obviously, because that'd be dumb. So, his workaround to this, we don't really know the workaround, but he's gonna give them access to printing moves. I assume in some weird way. I assume that he's gonna be able to print tickets for them, but they're not gonna get the moves, you know? I literally forgot how human beings speak there. I don't know why I said, I bet you can get the tickets, but you can't get the moves, you know? I don't know why I said that. You can print them to get the ticket currency, but you cannot print them as a doodle itself. You can use the tickets as a currency. I don't know why I said what I did. Anyway, back to it. But here are all the printing moves that the mythicals get. First, we're going to start with Malzuri, which, fun fact, actually got a little bit of a nerf and a buff. So, what we're going to talk about first is some of the buffs and nerfs that are going to come with the next update. Aluminja is getting a slight nerf, and it's going from 117 attack to 107, presumably putting that extra 10 into magic attack. Skadeen is losing HP and gaining magic attack. It's losing 12 of its HP stats and gaining 4 magic attack stats, which also gives it a new move to use, Snap Freeze, a magical ice move that is super effective against water types. So it's basically Deep Freeze from Lumi Legacy or Freeze Dry from Pokemon. And now Jelly Lover is now 100% chance to generate a used jelly, but it can only activate once per battle, which, if you're at the point where I'm fighting that stupid freaking Jalopy that kept spamming Rest Wake Up Jelly, yeah, that wasn't very fun. But now that's only going to activate once per battle. So that is a little sad because Malzuri basically just died. Malzuri got gutted with this update because it was basically really good with sustaining itself. Now it's sadly not the best sustained thing now. And now with the next thing, we got a new move called Swamp. Swamp is like Darkness Expansion and Icy Floor, in which it changes the field. The battle can only have one field at a time. So Swamp will replace any active Icy Floors or Darkness Expansions. Swamp makes it so the next 5 turns, any grounded doodles get their speed decreased at the end of each turn. Which is, I think, is Wish's way of adding Entangling Vines back. But as a better, I think this is a way better version of Sticky Web. I'll be honest. I like this a lot better than Entangling Vines. And the things that learn it are Fruitoad, Moss, Mold, Binotic, and Kaleidoskunk, and Kelpimer. And not all printing moves are new. For example, Grawado's printing moves are Bonk, Fatten Up, Shield Bash, Psychic Ram, Heal, Earth Surge, Dispose, and Tsunami. Dispose is a new move, but the other ones are in the game. So Grotto only gets one new move. And I could see Grotto 100% running Heal, 100%. Shield Bash with Armor Up could be kind of interesting, or even Fatten Up. Fatten Up Shield Bash Grotto with Heal could be really, really cool. And then it's kind of up to you for the last move that you want to run. Presumably you would want to run something that can hit spear types a bit harder. Maybe Bonk could be your best option there. But that's pretty nice. And here we go. Legendary Doodles have the slowest ticket generation. And they'll be modified with print moves, but you can't print new mythicals, of course. And now, here are the moves. Let's start off with Malzuri. Here, Malzuri has Swamp, Dispose, Opal Pulse, Mercury Puddle, Chilling Chorus, Curse, Crystal Armor, Protect, and Hex. Now, there are 3 new things there that I mentioned, which you guys are probably freaking out over, like, what the heck are those? And he actually did end up leaking them. So, Opal Pulse is a 75 base power crystal move that targets all opponents. So it's a good spread move for doubles. Chilling Chorus is literally the same thing, but it's ice type. So it's a 75 base power sound ice move that targets all opponents. So very good for Cryoterra. And, wait, where did the music go? Okay, that was terrifying. And Mercury Puddle is a 65 base power metal move that has a 20% chance to poison. I'm going to assume that all of those are ranged. And of course we know Swamp and we know Dispose. Actually, Dispose is Pumpkin Spin but basic type. So basically Rapid Spin but no speed boost. So that's pretty nice for Malzuri. I could definitely see it using Opal Pulse over Gem Blast because it definitely needs it. But I could also maybe see Gem Blast kept and you just drop Food Fight. I could see that. Now Glubby. Glubby got Hex, Curse, Sob, Befuddlement, Blessed Blade, Meditation, Chilling Chorus, and Siren Song. So Glubby got a pretty nice buff, actually able to hit spirit types now. So that is really, really good for it. Very, very good. And then Kilintel, it got Blessed Blade, Crystal Cut, Protect, Mercury Puddle, Opal Pulse, Meditation, Purge. So Kilintel getting Opal Pulse is literally insane. It's now able to hit electric types that used to wall it. So, and with Mercury Puddle, it's able to use its range stats, which is my favorite Kilintel to use. So I could totally see myself using, like, Definitely see myself using, it also gets Protect if I didn't say that, and Purge. I see myself using, Opal Pulse, Mercury Puddle, Aurora Flash, and then, like, Disarm Flashbang, depends on my mood. Maybe even Protect if I'm using crayons, could be really nice. And Koryu got Snap Freeze, Drill Sergeant, Quick Ice, Howl, Wrap, Body Throw, and Purge. So Koryu's is really interesting because it has it got Deep Freeze, or yeah, it got Deep Freeze, but it also got Howl, which is a good setup for it. So I could definitely see mixed Koryu being better right now, because if you just use mixed Koryu, you use like Icy Slash, Dark Slash, like Iron Slash or Aurora Flash, then Snap Freeze, you are almost unstoppable, which is really, really, really nice. And Sumo got Incinerate, Chi Blast, Enlightenment, Fireball, Nutridrain, and Hex Punch, which there are 2 new moves there. And unfortunately, Chi Blast, we don't know what it does. And actually, is Incinerate new? Because I actually have not seen the Incinerate move. Is it literally? It's 30 base power. Oh, it just burns a held item. Okay, that's actually pretty nice. Basically, better disarm for you. Chi Blast, we do not know what it does, but it looks like Wish is going toward range Sumo right now because it already has its melee stats up. And Hex Punch is a 60 base power, 100% accurate physical hex move. So it's basically Hexblade, but if you want to punch someone and it's accurate, but it doesn't do as much damage. And Kronos got Jolt, Foreign Substance, Dark Blast, Night Knight, and Crystal Cut. I could see mixed Kronos rising in usage after that, because that is really, really strong for it. It actually getting those moves could be really good. I could definitely see it using Dark Blast. I love the idea of Dark Blast because Thunderstrike, Dark Blast, that's insane. Gem Blast, and then the last move's really up to whatever the heck you want to use. I could even see it dropping Gem Blast and just using like you could definitely use Revitalize, Intangible. That could be really, really good. Like Intangible Protect could be like literally broken, but I definitely don't think Wish would do that. That could be really good though. And that is all of the mythicals or legendaries. And now we can actually get into some of the, we can actually go to Thornet. And Thornet, we actually have all of its moves as well leaked. We have Blessed Blade, Piercing Ice, Bee Summon, Barb Barrier, Thorny Thwack, Shadow Lurk, and Pursuit. Now, 2 of those are new, and a few of those you might not actually know what they do. For example, Shadow Lurk is just Shadow Sneak, basically, and Piercing Ice, it pierces through Protect. Bee Summon and Thorny Thwack, Wish has not leaked what they do, so we have no idea. And then we have Grotto, of course, with Bonk, Fatten Up, Shield Bash, Psychic Ram, Heal, Earth Surges, Bows, and Tsunami. Very, very solid there. And then, of course, we have the new moves. I'll say them one more time. Chilling Chorus, 75 base power sound. Ice move, targets all opponents. Opal Pulse, 75 base power crystal move, targets all opponents. Mercury Puddle, 65 base power metal move, 20% chance to poison. Swamp, for 5 turns, cause ground doodles, non-air, or levitate to lose speed each turn. So if you're an air type, you're immune to this. And Dispose, Pumpkin Spin, but basic type. Jolt, actually, yeah, Jolt, I didn't say what it does. Jolt is a 40 base power magical priority spark move. So that's pretty nice. Basically gives Chronos extreme speed. Hex Punch, 60 base power, 100% accurate physical hex move, of course. Snap Freeze, a magical ice type move that's super effective against water types, and we do not know what the power is. And now, that's all that we know about moves and all that PvP stuff, which is really huge. And be reminded, everything is going to have the moves like this. And all Doodles are going to have 6 to 8 printing moves, which is really good. And then game passes, an extra copier, which generates extra tickets for you, and an offline ticket generation. You do not have to be playing Doodle World for your copiers to generate tickets, which is really, really good. And it will definitely allow the more AFK-based strategies, right? You can definitely just play a different game, get all your stuff. I'm sorry for music change. That's really good for you. I also realized that the battle must be going really slow right now. The longer I take this, slower it's gonna get. But yeah, and that's really good. And how printing works, this is what you do. You can deposit 1 doodle into a copying machine, then it will start generating tickets over time. For example, if you put a Wolf Freeze into the copier, it'll start printing Pupski tickets. The copier can only hold a certain amount of tickets, so you'll have to go back to the copier machine to collect the tickets to maximize your ticket gain. The time it takes to generate a ticket depends on the doodle species. You cannot create tickets of legendary doodles. Tickets are a form of currency. In this case, you can use your Pupski tickets to modify a Wolf Freeze with new exclusive moves only available from printing, called printing moves. Or create an entirely new Pupski. This ensures doodles caught before this update aren't made obsolete with printing. When creating a doodle with printing, you can choose to minimize the minimum stars it will have. More stars cost more tickets. Its trait, if you want to do a hidden trait, will cost more tickets. And its size, again, will cost more tickets. I don't really understand the size, it's kind of stupid. Each printing move will also cost tickets. The more printing moves you want, the more tickets you will have to generate, which is nice if you have the double copier. Since the printer technology is perfect, the Doodle Co printer will never be able to create a misprint doodle. For Tints, it's not finalized yet, but he has an idea. And he does not know when it'll be finished, so it probably is not going to be coming tomorrow. Doors is on Sunday, which I will be streaming, which I'm super excited for that. For printing tints, this is what he says. He was thinking of adding a doodle scraper that lets you turn tint doodles into ink, and you can use that ink when printing doodles to make them have that tint. You will probably need to scrap 5 of the same tint to obtain that tint's ink. Every ink is single use. This makes common doodles with tints more desirable. You'll need to scrap 5 of the same tint. Species does not matter. Okay, so that is, I think, all the information that we currently have on printing. Just know that everything is going to be getting incredible moves. If your favorite thing was not mentioned, do not worry. If you guys are not very aware, I'm going to have everything right here on your screen right now. Everything in this box is I'm going to go through everything in the game with all of their printing moves. So luckily they're going to be super duper easy to view. Expect that video to be out pretty soon once printing comes out. I'll probably record the video literally on stream to have reactions to everyone. But yeah, hopefully everyone is super excited. I am insanely hyped for the printing update. It's going to be the biggest update in all of PvP. Some things that were super duper good could be completely obsolete at the end of this. Spring Link could go from like OU to like NU in 2 seconds. We don't know. I'm very, very excited though. And hopefully everyone else is as well. And I'll see everyone in the next one. Bye-bye!